With having relaxed hair, one of the main things that I've struggled with is thickness. I naturally am not someone who just has such thick hair. I do have a nice density to my hair, but it was not always like this. And these 20 things that I'm sharing with you guys are things that worked for me and that I have a feeling that will work for you. They're also very easy and you can start incorporating these within your healthy, relaxed hair care regimen today. The first thing that you want to do if you're trying to have thicker, relaxed hair is incorporate protein. Our hair needs protein because protein is what helps to keep our hair strong. It's what helps to fight against breakage. If your hair is really weak and damaged and not strong, you will find that your hair is a lot thinner, or you may have spaces or gaps in your hair and you're wondering why. Also, protein can help your hair from being less frizzy. When your hair has the right protein moisture balance, it's a lot shinier, it's a lot less frizzy, and protein can solve a host of other problems, not just thickness. So one of the ways that I like to use protein, and it has been working for me, is anytime I use a protein product, I like to follow up with a moisturizing product. I've been washing my hair with a reconstructive shampoo and then following up with a moisturizing shampoo. That's a good example of how you can do protein and moisture, because when you use protein, it does tend to make your hair feel a little bit hard or stiffer depending on what you're using, but that's because it's making your hair stronger, and we definitely need that. The second thing that you should make sure you're doing if you want to have thicker, relaxed hair is to deep condition your hair regularly. Every single time you wash your hair. I wash my hair once a week and I deep condition every single week. When our hair is hydrated, it's a lot plumper, making it appear a lot thicker. When our hair is dry and brittle, over time, your hair is going to thin out. The third thing that you can do to have thicker and healthier, relaxed hair is to trim your split ends. I like to trim my split ends every 8 to 10 weeks. How often you trim your split ends is your preference and will have a lot to do with how you style your hair, how you wear your hair, and the products that you're using on your hair. I just got my hair trimmed Friday. Today is Monday. And I love getting my hair trimmed because what it does is it cuts off all of those dead ends and make your hair have a thicker appearance. It also makes your hair look a lot healthier, because what happens when we hang on to dead ends is dead ends often just look thinner, as well as dead ends often tend to be frizzier and drier. So when we cut those off, a lot of times you'll find that your hair is a lot shinier, has a lot more movement, and it looks a lot thicker. I think trimming also helps to encourage hair growth, just because when you trim off that dead end, your hair is no longer splitting up anymore. It's growing down as it's supposed to. The fourth thing that you want to do when you are trying to get thicker relaxers is to space out your relaxers. I do not like to relax my hair the recommended time, which I believe is like 8 to 10 weeks. I like to space mine out to 16 to 20 weeks. When I used to relax my hair like every 8 to 10 weeks, my hair was a lot thinner. This could be due to a variety of different reasons, but I'm just telling you guys what worked for me. Number 5, what you can do to have thicker, relaxed hair is to practice low manipulation styling. Styles that are not adding a lot of tension to your hair in various places. It could be the nape of your neck, around your edges, putting your ponytail in the same spot, or just like treating your hair really rough, like when you go to comb it or style it. This is not good, and this is one of the fastest ways to either break your hair off and have it thin, or to have a pattern of breakage in a certain area, which is not going to lead you to thicker, relaxed hair. So if you can, find styles that are gentle on your hair, that don't pull your hair too much, styles that, you know, you can just pretty much wake up and go. If you're somebody who your hair is not thriving like you want, and you know that you've been doing a lot of different things to your hair, you know, you've been slicking it back, you've been putting it on top of your head, you've been adding heat every day, then I would encourage you to find something that you can do that will allow you to leave your hair alone, or something that is just something that you don't have to keep redoing over and over. Try to find a style like that. The sixth thing that you can do to have thicker, relaxed hair is to moisturize daily. Our hair already tends to be a little bit drier than others because it is processed. You want to make sure that you are taking care of your ends. Find those areas that your hair is prone to breakage and make that your target area for where you moisturize. You can moisturize with an oil. You can moisturize by adding a serum to the ends. You can moisturize by using a lightweight moisture cream. I like to use a product that's not so heavy, and I like to use a product that doesn't change the texture of my hair or doesn't revert my hair. The seventh thing that you want to do in regards to having thicker and fuller relaxed hair and just overall healthier hair in general is to minimize heat and watch how you use heat. I would recommend you using a heat protectant, and I'll recommend you use several different forms of heat protectants. I apply heat protectant a couple different times during the process of doing my hair. So I'll apply it before I blow dry my hair, and I will apply it before I flat iron my hair. Also, I like to air dry my hair a little bit before I just go in and start blow drying it. This minimizes the heat and also minimizing that brushing and manipulation and tension from the blow drying. So I would try those things out. You can also do things like, 1 week you flat iron your hair and wear it silk pressed. The next week you wear curls and you do a roller set that doesn't require heat or that you can use indirect heat for. The next week you will not add any heat and you'll let your hair air dry. There's lots of different things that you can do, and those are my suggestions to minimize heat. And I still use it, but I just protect my hair while I use it, and I don't turn my flat iron up super high. I flat iron my hair at 370, and that's been working for me. The eighth thing you can do to have thicker, relaxed hair is to use wide tooth combs and use brushes and combs for that matter that don't have like such harsh or small and tight bristles. I used to use like rat tail combs to comb my hair. If you want thicker hair, you gotta act like you already got thick hair, and your hair is, like my hair, like me trying to comb my hair through with a rat tail comb now, it wouldn't work. Once I pull the comb out, I'm gonna have strands of hair missing, and it's just not gonna be good. Those teeth are not wide enough to allow our hair to pass through. Now I do use rat tail combs when I am flat ironing my hair, but that's because I'm using a very small and thin section of hair. When your hair is like just down like this, you don't want to use like a small thin comb. You want to use something with medium teeth or something with wide teeth that's going to allow your hair time to pass through without being snagged. The ninth thing that you want to do to have thicker, relaxed hair is to incorporate scalp massages in your routine. I like to massage my scalp at night while I'm adding my oil before I wrap my hair, and I also like to do scalp massages on wash day. I like to do it while I'm doing my hot oil treatment and while I'm washing my hair. And what this is going to do is get that blood circulating on your scalp and encourage hair growth. So this is something small that you can start doing today to get thicker hair. Let me know if you try this and let me know if it works. The 10th thing that you can do to have healthier, relaxed hair is to start with your diet. You want to make sure that you're eating a balanced diet with all the vitamins and minerals that you need to have and produce healthy hair within. Foods that encourage hair growth and thickness are foods with biotin, foods with iron, and foods that are rich in omega-3. These will promote thicker hair, more hair growth, and also shinier and healthy looking hair. The 11th thing that you can do to have thicker, relaxed hair is to make sure you are tying your hair down with silk products and products that will not snag your hair while you are sleeping. Hopefully, none of us are still using cotton, bandanas, anything like that to tie down our hair. They can snag our hair, which then in turn can pull out our hair when we're asleep. So make sure to inspect your hair scarves. Make sure you're using silk so that your hair is fully protected at night. You can also sleep with a silk or satin pillowcase. It's just safer to get a silk scarf, silk bonnet. You can find these at your local beauty supply store, Walmart, and I'm sure on Amazon as well. Number 12, and how you can get thicker, relaxed hair, is to use volumizing shampoos and conditioners. Volumizing shampoos and conditioners include ingredients such as hydrolyzed proteins, which can be from wheat or silk, and also keratin protein. Volumizing products also may include panthenol or collagen. What panthenol is going to do is moisturize your hair and add shine and give your hair a plumper appearance. Collagen helps to thicken and increase hair volume. I have a list of products that I like to use, and most of the products in that list contain these ingredients, and they also help my hair to feel silky, soft, and look shiny. So check those out if you are looking for products that will make your hair appear thicker while you're on the road to actually growing thicker and fuller hair. Number 13, and how to get thicker and healthier relaxed hair, is to limit the use of other harsh chemicals. Dyeing your hair with harsh dyes or bleaching your hair, it just makes your hair dry and brittle. We know that dry and brittle hair breaks, which if you want your hair to be thicker and fuller, you don't want it to be breaking off. So just try to avoid that and limit one chemical service at a time when it comes to your hair. Number 14, for having thicker, relaxed hair, is to use oils. Oils are so great for our hair, and they do a variety of things which all can help with the thickness of your hair. Oils like rosemary oil, peppermint oil, tea tree oil, those oils are really good at treating your scalp and soothing your scalp. They're also really good for encouraging hair growth. We all know that hair growth starts from the scalp, so you want to make sure that you have a healthy scalp in order to encourage that hair growth. Other oils like jojoba oil, coconut oil, castor oil, those make our hair just feel softer, give our hair that shine and that luster, give our hair that nice coating that it needs to avoid breakage. And that is what is also going to help us to have thicker and healthier hair. Number 15, in having thicker, relaxed hair, is to take a hair supplement. Supplements that you probably see often when it comes to hair growth are going to be biotin and collagen. Biotin, or vitamin B7, supports keratin production, which is essential for healthy and strong hair. Collagen provides amino acids to the hair, which help to strengthen the hair and also promote elasticity. Other supplements include vitamin D, which promotes follicle health and promotes hair strength, and iron, which helps to have healthy red blood cells, which carry oxygen to hair follicles. Number 16, in having fuller, relaxed hair, is to do a cold water rinse. After you have finished with your conditioning session and it's time to rinse it out, instead of rinsing it with warm or hot water, you want to make sure you rinse it with cold or cool water. What this is going to do is close the hair cuticle, which is going to help to seal in any of that moisture that you infused in your hair with your deep condition session. This keeps the moisture in your hair. It prevents the moisture from leaving and making your hair feel dry and brittle. It's also going to give your hair a more shiny and plump appearance. Number 17, to having thicker and fuller relaxed hair, is to avoid constantly touching your hair, playing in your hair, or combing your hair throughout the day. I am so guilty of this one because when I'm bored, my hand goes straight to my hair. If I'm nervous, I play in my hair. I like to make sure my hair is looking good, so I will go to the mirror and check and comb my hair if I need to. But really, doing this over time can really make your hair thin out. Number 18 to having thicker and fuller relaxed hair is do a gentle relaxer application whenever you're relaxing your hair. Try to avoid like combing the relaxer through or over working the relaxer in. What this is going to do is over process your hair. I like to leave a lot of texture behind when I relax my hair, and what this does is going to give your hair more volume and give your hair a thicker and fuller appearance. Also, it's going to leave your hair stronger and less weak. And when your hair is really weak, it has a tendency to break off faster, which will lead to thinner hair over time. Also, avoid applying relaxer to already relaxed hair. Use a product on your hair that has already been previously relaxed to prevent overlap. What I like to use is grease. You can use grease, you can use Vaseline, you can use, I believe it's a Firm. I don't know the name of the company, but I believe they make their own solution, and I'm sure other companies have solutions that you could put on your hair that acts as a barrier on your hair and prevents relaxer runoff and avoids your hair from being over processed on the already processed portion. Number 19 on how you can have thicker relaxed hair is to use tools that do not pull out your hairs. Don't use tools that just apply too much tension on your hair, or bristle brushes. Those apply a lot of tension and can easily pull your hair out. Another thing that you want to watch for when you are using tools is don't use tools with harsh seams. I've used combs before that something was going on with the plastic, and whenever I would comb my hair, the plastic would have like rough edges and it would pull my hair out. Also, with certain flat irons, they have rough pieces on the inside where you flat iron your hair that can pull your hair out as well. So just be very careful with that and make sure you're not using tools that are damaging your hair. Number 20 in how to get thicker and fuller relaxed hair is to make sure you are doing a protein and moisture balance when it comes to taking care of your hair. You want to always make sure you are infusing that moisture back into your hair, but also keeping your hair strong. The protein is going to keep your hair strong and more resistant against breaking. The moisture is going to keep your hair from being dry and protect your hair from snapping. Both of those are needed in having thicker and fuller and overall healthier looking, healthier feeling relaxed hair. These are really small things that you can start doing today, but over time will definitely affect the thickness, fullness, and overall health of your hair. Let me know what you thought about this list. If I left anything out, be sure to let me know in the comments. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video.